party here. Here's what's coming up this week at GERDS. So this week we do have Spirit Week. Get excited. It's your last Spirit Week for this school year. Make sure that you are checking out what the different themes are and participating. And as always, you do need to follow the dress code. If you have any questions about what the dress code is, you can ask any member of the ops team, admin team, or any staff really. But make sure that you do participate. It's the last one for the year, which will be great. We also have, just so that you know, we are having something on Tuesday evening. It's a meet and greet for some of our new students. So any students that are transferring into GERDS next year or incoming freshmen will be invited to this meet and greet. It is taking place in the evening, just so that you are aware. We're excited to welcome some new Pumas next year. And finally, coming up this Saturday, it's grad night for our seniors. We're super pumped for that event. Seniors, make sure that you are here at the school on time. I know it's early. Make sure that you are ready for a long day at Disneyland. It's going to be a blast. If you have any questions about grad night, seniors, make sure that you ask Mr. Ramirez or Mr. Yoda. And that's it, Pumas. That's what's coming up this week. Only 2 more weeks of school. Make sure you are studying, getting those grades up. You are almost to summer break. Thanks, Pumas.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
So in 5 years, I would probably be around 23, hopefully graduated, probably in debt, crossing my fingers that FAFSA comes through. But besides that, hopefully like in a stable career and just doing what I love, living in the moment.
What advice would you give your past self?
Advice I would give my past self is to be more out there, just join different things, join more extracurriculars, keep up with my grades, don't stress yourself too much, because at the end you're doing this for you, not for anyone else, and it's better to just enjoy the moment now, especially for us being seniors. I feel like time has gone by so quick that I didn't actually feel like I enjoyed everything, so I would kind of just tell myself to be in the moment and just don't think about the future too much, because you're living in the now.
You're with
Ashley.
And Ashley, where do you see yourself in 5 years from now?
I see myself in law school and hopefully doing an internship or something, so I could better prepare for the job that I want.
See yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, I will have my degree in neuroscience and I'll be attending medical school.
What advice would you give your future self?
I would tell my future self to stay focused on my goals, to not drop out, and to prioritize my mental health, because I didn't do that during high school, so I would imagine I'm not going to do that in college, so I would tell myself to prioritize my mental health.
What advice would you give your future self?
I'll tell myself to have a good balance between my social life and academic life, and that's because USC has a very a big social life, so I feel like that will have a big influence on me, so it's important for me to just have a balance so that I don't slack off on school.
What advice would you give your past self?
I would tell myself not to cry over things, to let things go, and maybe just not focus so much on relationships and focus on myself.
Thank you. What advice would you give your past self?
I would tell my past self to focus more on my academic life, just because I think that in 9th grade I went a little crazy and I did distract myself a lot, so I wasn't able to fully reach my full potential. Yeah, that's it.
What advice would you give your past self?
I would say don't be afraid to do things that are out of your comfort zone, and don't be afraid to speak up for yourself when people say something to you.